What's up guys and welcome back to Capybara Go. Today I would like to talk about the time you spend every day for Capybara Go. We'll go through all the dailies and then we'll measure how much each part of the game takes time, and we'll also go through several game modes to see how much time you need for that. So I'm a pay-to-win player actually because I have this monthly card that unlocks travel mode speed and higher multipliers and stuff, and we get faster speed and auto mining. We'll use all that. Free-to-play players will have to spend more time every day. So let's go and see how much time do you need. So let's start the timer and go through the daily things. First of all, we claim all the stamina that we have. Actually, guys, you probably know all that, but I was surprised how much time do we need per day in order to do all that. The problem with the game that every click you do, as you can see, it takes some time to get to the server and get the response from the server. And yeah, it's not great because sometimes it lags, sometimes some things could be skipped and be done faster, but the devs don't want to do that. So that's why it takes a bit longer time to do everything. And I was surprised. Last time I measured it was like closer to 10 minutes. Now I'm not really sure. Let's go to the guild and fight the guild boss. Guild boss is the one that I don't really like because with the guild boss we have that issue of that we can skip the fight straight away basically. So that means that when the fight starts, you have to wait for 2 rounds with the whisper. It takes quite a while before you'll be able to skip the fight, which is annoying. And overall, I think you should be able to skip the fight straight away without even going into it, but there is no such option. Let's see what kind of daggers we can get. Not this. Let's get these and this probably. Now let's go. Ooh. We don't have rage, so probably this, and then let's go with this one. Whatever, it doesn't matter that much. The boss is too strong. We will die pretty fast. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, the game is loading the boss for some reason. It takes a bit while right now. And depending on your connection to the server, it might be longer or faster. But anyway, when you start the boss fight, your first turn, you will have to wait through it, which is annoying if you ask me. So there is no skip straight away, and even 4 times speed is not enough for most game modes. And I actually made a huge post on the Discord, on the official Capybara Go Discord, with suggestions for quality of life improvements that will allow us to go through the game faster, to optimize players' time. But I think there is one important thing why it's not implemented and probably will never be. It's because the developers, they actually fight for players to spend most time in the game, in the application. I think it's one of the metrics that allow app to be higher in the ratings, or maybe sell more ads or something like that. I don't know, but honestly, the way it's being done in most mobile games is pretty horrifying. It was like that with AFK Arena. It started really well with really cool idle game where you need just 2 minutes per day to do everything you need to, and now it's like 40 minutes. Here in Capybara Go, it's not that bad. It's still pretty fast, but it still takes a while, especially claiming all that. Like, this is one of the examples. You could claim all instantly. There are several areas where you can do that, but in some of those areas, you gotta click manually, which is annoying. All right, do we have guild expedition going? Yes, we do. So we gotta go fight. Let's see. We will get our ass kicked this time. Can I fight someone? I'm like 40 billion. Let's go to the weakest one. It doesn't matter. We can sweep. And yeah, once again, instead of going into the fight, defender victory. Oh my god, that sucks. We could go and just, you know, sweep and you get the results. No, instead of that, you get the game loading the fights. You get all that animation, which you... I lost again, whatever. Which you can't win, which you can skip. And it's pretty... like, it pisses me off, honestly. Alright, so what's next? Let's go do the dungeons. So we tried tower once, because we might be able to win this. If we will, we'll... oh yeah, we will. So we'll do it later, because you can play the tower for quite a while, and it depends on your skills and everything, so we will see how long it will take. Let's go to the normal daily stuff. Arena, and all those dungeons, and still, even here, if you just skip through most of the stuff, it could be auto-skipping. In Arena, you press skip, it doesn't do anything unless you are in the fight. Honestly, like personally, I stopped playing Capybara Go for a couple of months. You've seen when I had no videos, and even right now, I don't do it that often anymore as before, because with introduction of the Abyssal Realm, that stuff takes a while. Like every attempt, every run takes some time, which is annoying. And like you can't skip those. You can't purge, you can't sweep previous levels, you gotta play them again. Very time consuming, especially if you need to spend all your keys from the season. There are good things. We'll get to that when we will get to the actual Abyssal expedition. Abyssal Realm, I forgot the name. Anyway, we will talk about that over there, but even right now, we're already at 5 minutes 30 seconds and we are still going through all that dungeon floor. Oh my god, this is like totally different thing. Even like right now, we won't fight. We will just skip everything altogether and try to optimize. Honestly, you don't want to skip it. There is an option how you can do that. I will show it to you right now. You just get the random stuff, whatever you want to get. And basically, if you get crappy enemies like double bosses and crappy skills, you can just give up straight away. You will be defeated, but you will get the reward. That will make it faster. But if you want to progress, you really want to try to kill the boss, because otherwise you will fall behind. You won't get enough resources for anything, and my god, the skills are horrible. And even with the skip, once again, it's not skippable straight away. So you get to the fight, in order to skip, you gotta get to the first move. It doesn't allow you to go through stuff fast. I'm really glad that this button is here now. It makes doing one run in dungeon way faster. But even with this button, it still takes time. Basically, this should be your daily routine. You can't really skip dungeon floor because you get limited amount of tries, and you gotta be really lucky with your skills and everything in order to go through it, and you do it 5 times a day. 2 bosses appear in the finals. We'll probably die. So unless we get something really cool like this is nice. And if we'll get the good skills, we might be able to just go through this. No daggers whatsoever. This sucks. Let's see if we'll be able to beat the boss. I think we won't because we have only 1 dagger skill, but we get some chances right now. And I'll take the chances any day instead of skipping the dungeon. I actually skipped the dungeon for quite a while, for a week or so. And yeah, we managed to defeat the bosses. That's cool. Let's go with this one right now. I'd go with the daggers, but since we don't really have that many daggers, it doesn't matter. Let's get the great bolt. And what the hell? Where are my dagger skills? So yeah, takes a while, and there is a way to do it faster. I think you can just skip the entire, like not skip each fight, but skip to the boss, for example, or skip floor button. That would be so much better than just skipping the each fight. And I'm not sure about that, but I think that it's intentional. It's not like, oh guys, we haven't thought of that, I'm sorry. I think no one cares. And that's what's making me sad. Like, they don't want to improve quality of life and experience of players. Even for paying players who pay money, you still have to go through all that stuff daily. Like, it's supposed to make things faster, and even 4 times speed is not enough for that. So that's really sad. So we have to buy 2 more of those tickets. Let's go. Basically, this can be a guide for your daily grind. Daily grind guide from Stan Kosh. Unreliable one, but still. Honestly, I haven't found Undying Dragon skill to be any useful because we barely go below 50% health. And if we do, we're about to die. So most of the runs, I think it doesn't work, or I'm not sure. Like, I think it doesn't work if your HP is higher than 50%. So yeah, another run. We're already at 10 minutes. So yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's like 20 minutes. Last time I measured, I think it was 20 minutes, but I'm not entirely sure. We will see right now how long it will take. Let's get a rage skill. This is pretty good setup. We get 3 different dagger skills. No rage daggers yet though, so it's not perfect, but it's something already. Do we have a coordinate? Yeah, that's good. I can imagine what would happen if I would get going on the coordinates. The boss, let's get this bird down. No, we failed. So yeah, we're done with one of the things. Now we get, oh yeah, let's claim privilege cards. We forgot to do that, because now we go to the Goblin Miner. And once again, even with auto mine, it takes forever. So what I propose, my proposition is, when you use the auto mine on the new floor, it should automatically, not slowly, but automatically or really fast in like 0.3 seconds, mine towards this thing, automatically claim everything, and we don't have to click that million times. We should be able to click once to exit the floor and collect everything straight away. The statue is annoying. Honestly, I'm at floor 2,313. So we click the statue 2,300, no, times 4. So we click this statue like 10,000 times already. 10,000 clicks just for one statue. It's insane. It's not supposed to be like that, especially with like auto mining. I'm not even saying that auto mining isn't that effective, because it's not using the perfect way of doing things, because manually, oh god, it will take even longer. So if you go with the right way of mining, like this, then go to the center, and all that, it will take so much time. So I don't even want to bother with that. I always do auto mine now because I don't care anymore. The rewards here are not great anyway, so yeah. And once again, to spend that 150 mining peaks, it takes forever. I don't know about the free-to-play guys. How are you feeling? How much time do you spend per day in Capybara Go? I'm really curious, because I haven't played free-to-play in this game for like forever, and I personally think it's suffering. Without 4 times speed, without extra tickets, you are falling behind. I don't know how you guys handle that. And there we go. We get uncommon, and still, like, it's taking a while. I really hope, like, in the end, the editor, or maybe me, I'm not sure, we will put the time for each part of the game, so you will know, well, each major part of the game. So you will know how much time which takes from you every day. Because, honestly, like, the time is the most valuable thing you have, guys. And spending it here is cool. While you're doing something meaningful, while you're progressing, while you're trying the new levels, while you're trying the campaign, while you're trying something. But this stuff is done daily, and most of the stuff is boring. Most of the stuff isn't really progressing in difficulty and not requiring anything from you, but mindless clicking. And I think, my personal opinion, that all mindless clicking things should be automated, especially for pay-to-win players. Like, the pass, automation. Bam, you get rid of all the boring stuff straight away. You just get the fun stuff. So you get all your rewards, basically, and then you grind your campaign, you grind your PvP. That's the fun stuff. Going through all that multiple times, the fact that you can't really use the pickaxe ticket before you will use up all your tries, a bit annoying. We are at 13 minutes already, and we are not done yet. Every time you get so many clicks here, like, I hate it with all my passion. Before that, I used to hate Dungeon Dive more than Goblin Miner, because in Dungeon Dive, we didn't have the skip option, and you can't autoplay it, so you gotta manually, like, all that stuff isn't idle. You have to manually be active, clicking stuff, and, you know, doing stupid things, but by yourself. Which is sad, because anyone can do that. Probably it's possible to macro this stuff. You can't macro the Goblin Miner for sure, because the statue is in the different spots every time, so you don't know. Alright, now we get the seal battle. This is a fun stuff. Now, this stuff is, I like the seal battle. Here you can select different builds. It's always cool to try to do your best to damage the enemies the most. I'm not even sure what I want to take. Let's try max DPS build. No, we don't need this one. Let's get the fire and maybe poison. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we get the dagger here. Do we have the... No. Let's get this instead. Or maybe... Wait. Yeah, rage skill damage instead. This is cool. Moreover, you get the skip option straight away, so you can either stay and take a look how long it takes, like how are you fighting, or just skip it straight away. Wow, this is not the best result I ever had, but should be okay. Yeah, I like this game mode because it's fast. You can skip or you can stay if you want. It's totally okay, but yeah. And again, I press skip a million times, and it's active only at the point when the actual battle starts, and there is like 1 second before that, which is annoying. Alright, now to the dungeon. This stuff is a bit easier because you can just click sweep and you gotta click the same area. So basically, if you tap it with your finger or click, just clicking on the same spot all over and over. But once again, why there is no option to sweep all? Why there is no option to sweep all the dungeons? Quality of life, guys, it's essential. 21st century, what the hell? We are at 16 minutes already and we are not done yet. Exactly. So, I wonder how long it will take. So, raid Temple of Tides, if you are not fully done yet, you want to do at least one try per day. to see like how close are you to finishing the boss. Like I'm close, so theoretically right now I should do several tries to defeat the boss to get max rewards, but right now we are doing our best to, you know, to do it the fastest way possible. All right, are we good? We're good. Dungeon dive done. Okay, nice. What next? Next we have appointment of research. Good. Then we gotta go here, adventure, upgrade something if you need to. We don't. You go to the pets and summon the pets. Skip animation, but still not that fast. All right, then the store. Over here we watch the ads. Takes a while. Go to the pack shop, claim that. Good. Now you go to the main menu, get the offers. Okay. Then you go to the friends. You can do it earlier. Oh, we already did that. All right. Login reward and go to the tasks, and hopefully that's everything. Let's see. At least with the tasks you can do it fast enough, right? Consume energy. Right. I forgot something. Travel. Let's go travel. We have how much energy do we have? 638. So that's like 2 travels, maybe a bit more when we get the rewards. And once again, it's all fun until you start getting that mini event rewards, because you have to click them manually every time. So you can't just turn auto travel and get all the rewards. You gotta click it. I don't know why it makes people suffer. I mean, it was all fun for the first month or so, but after that, all that grind is not fun. Well, personally for me. Let me know if it's fun for you. I'm really curious what you guys enjoy and don't enjoy about Capybara Go right now. Because for me, all that stuff is boring as hell. Like, going through this, okay, it's fast enough. I like it. I would like this to be like 5 times faster. But still, and that lucky treasure should be instant, pretty much. But yeah, and rewards should be automatically claimed. I don't want to manually claim them all the time, right? But it's me. Maybe you guys enjoy it. Maybe I don't know a thing. Usually, like, when you're out of energy, you get in the milestone that gives you 100 energy more, and you're like, okay, and you do another travel, and another one, and another one, to waste it all. And yeah, it takes a while. Are we done? 50 energy now. All right, I hope this one won't trigger the milestone, which you're supposed to be happy about, but not really, because then we'll have to do another travel, and we are at 20 minutes already. We got 50 energy just now, so we gotta do another run like that, because we gotta spend that energy, otherwise we will not recover it. I think at this point we should have higher energy. We need a relic that will allow us to increase stamina lead from 60 to at least 120. Come on. 60 is nothing right now. It's just, yeah, I think so. Honestly. But who am I to listen, right? Only the person who played hundreds of gacha and idle games. Oh my god. I can't even imagine how much time I've spent playing the games, and yeah. Luckily I became a YouTuber, so now I can actually earn money from that, at least a little bit. It's not wasted time, but overall, yeah. So here I will buy more energy to actually spend that last 50, so we will be able to have low stamina, so I can go AFK for a prolonged period of time without doing it ever again. It's not necessary, but I like to do it that way. That will allow me to, you know, chill for the night or something. Otherwise, it will hit the energy limit and energy region will be wasted, which is not nice. So, what do we have here? We managed to go to 5th spot. Not that great. Tasks. We're done. So basically what I usually do, I just get all the daily tasks. When I'm done here, I'm done everywhere, right? Friends, yeah. Events, yeah. Oh no, Abyssal. We go to the gift pack and claim the keys. And I think that concludes your daily grind, which is 21 minutes 30 seconds for me or so. The thing is, after that, you probably can stop for the day. Don't forget to claim AFK rewards, right? But it's fast, so I don't care. At this point, you can stop, because you did everything you needed. Now you can chill and wait for the next day, and you don't really need to do Abyssal Dungeons straight away, but if you want to do a try, you can. Let's go do a run for this one, and we will use 5 keys, because I probably won't progress past this thing. No blessings, nothing, and let's see how long it will take. So yeah, there we go. We do the run really fast. For Abyssal Dungeon, like, there are some good and bad things that you can do. I will probably make a separate guide for that if you want it. Let me know in the comments if you want that. Yeah, it takes a while. Like, honestly, at this point, I don't know if anyone can actually try to do campaign and abyssal dungeon at the same time, because it takes so long, which is a bit annoying. I don't really know why it's like that. And I mean, I haven't played campaign for at least a couple of months because it takes so much time, and usually if you screw up in the end, you're like, you know what, I will try it way later. And you actually have to do the abyssal dungeon because that will allow you to get the gems that will make you so much stronger, right? So this is essential. You have to grind it, and the maximum you can do is 5 keys at a time. And even then, if you want to have optimal performance, you would like to make sure that you get, I think, 3 chests per run. The chest maps where you get extra tokens, and it will require a lot of replay. Like, you have to restart it a couple of times. Let's go with the Pharaoh. So basically, you go till the end. If you don't get those chests, you just exit the fight and start it over again. And every attempt like that will take insane amount of your time. I measured Abyssal Dungeon before on the lower tier where I was one-shotting the enemies. It took 8 minutes. I'm curious how long it will take right now when we are fighting the enemies which are not that weak, which are not being one-shotted, and when we actually have to take a couple of turns to take the enemies out. I think it's way slower, but I'm actually like trying to look at that with you right now because I never tried that. Now let's get this one so the enemies will take more damage. We will be able to finish it faster. We still don't get the guys that I like the most here for the Whisper build, the Joker and the Golem. I think the guys who boost your normal attacks and throw cards and daggers, and this Cyclops. I like this one. It gives you combo rate, which is pretty nice overall. So less turns means that you can claim chests easier and all that, so your chance of survival and winning will be higher. Oh god, I never thought that it will be that long, and I sort of not really despise. Do we get something cool here? Counter, no. Panda. Oh, let's get Panda, okay. I low-key despise the games that require so much time to do the daily stuff. Even the World of Warcraft one, which I really love, when it enter the stage where you got a lot of daily things you gotta do, and it takes like 2 hours per day to do all the dailies, daily dungeon, all that stuff. I got burned out so fast. I understand that you want to sort of entertain the players with activities every day, but at what price? At what price? Because not doing that will make you fall behind. In Capybara Go, I missed out 2 months of playing, of not doing anything basically, and I fell behind so hard that I barely recovered. I still can't really reach the point where I was before in terms of competition, sort of, but still. And yeah, once again, Abyssal Dungeon, where is the skip done button? I think we need skip button on the floors that are completable. That would be like really great. And skip right to the boss. Not skip one fight, but skip right to the boss. It only makes sense, right? Oh my god, I have horrible rolls right now. 4 minutes already, and we are almost at the middle of the run, so I think it will be closer to 10 minutes for the Abyssal Dungeon run. Or Abyssal. How do I pronounce it? Is it Abyssal or Abyssal? I think it's Abyssal. Maybe. I'm not sure. Don't blame me, I'm not native English speaker, as you can guess. Let's go with the combo rate, finally something good. So yeah, the problem with the Capybara Go, that I would like to see progression. I would like to do things that I enjoy instead of doing the daily same stuff that's getting old pretty fast by itself. It's not something that makes you enjoy the game, because like you're not getting anything out of it. The rewards you get from travels from the daily activities are so tiny that they barely give you percentage of your power over a couple of days. I don't even know the growth rate. I'm actually pretty curious how much you can grow per day in Capybara. It's hard to calculate, but basically the further you are, the slower your progression is, and even pay-to-win players hit the wall until you're wailing hard. Like, for me, I can progress that much now with my adventure maxed out, with basically most of the stuff not maxed out, but required significant investment to progress, so it's like slow as hell. Basically, you can go for a month grinding through the content, doing the same stuff, doing the same events without any major upgrade. I'm not talking about the minor bonuses that you get from time to time, like some pet levels for your secondary pets, some I don't know. I don't even upgrade gear anymore because it takes so many resources. Occasional adventure level, it's not happening anymore. So you don't really gain the progression. You just grind in hopes of getting something better. Right now we got the gems that will give us the boost, but that will end fast because at some point you get either the best gems or you will just run out of these and run out of progression and you won't be able to get a lot of stuff from that. And yeah. So the grind intensifies. I don't know, what do you think about that? We are at 6 minutes 50 seconds, so I think it will be, yeah, I think we'll be closer to 10 minutes per abyssal run, which is, I don't know. We will do campaign after that as well. I'm really curious how long the campaign run will take, and I'll probably do win the chapter because I haven't tried it for a while. I think I tried it before the gems. That's how active I am in the game right now. I just do dailies, and I was curious. I was basically curious. I felt that Capybara Go takes like hours from my life because usually when I do dailies, I'm not like heavily clicking stuff. I'm watching TV and it's like a side thing I do. So sometimes something happens, I gotta pick the skill in the dungeon or click the rewards in the travel, and it stays like that for a while. Right now we're doing it, well, not the fastest way possible, but still pretty fast, and we're already at like 30 minutes doing pretty much essential stuff per day. You still wanna do abyssal dungeon, you still wanna, there are events as well that some of them take a lot of time, like fishing event for example. You will have to fish for quite a while. Do you remember that event with Monopoly? I skipped that one completely because I was like, okay, it will take so long to do the runs, so I actually used 0 of my tries and got nothing from that event because I was too lazy to just click that boring button all the time. Maybe I'm just getting too old for this, I don't know. So yeah, we're getting closer to the end. We're at 8 minutes 30 seconds, so hopefully we'll be able to get it under 10 minutes and show how fast it is. And the problem is we got 0 chests. So in order to get the best results from your abyssal expedition runs, right now we have to like leave the game, right? Because 0 chests means suboptimal reward, so we have to quit and do the run again, spend those 10 minutes again in hopes of getting the chest. I don't know. So there we go. The boss, finally. I hope I won't be defeated. That will be sad. But it doesn't matter because I'd prefer to like, replay it. We have 40 seconds to finish the boss before we'll get to 10 minutes. I want to do it below 10 minutes. That would be pretty cool. Let's go. Yeah, the eye isn't as strong as we thought it will be. Like, it's really close. And we are at 9 minutes 52 seconds. So pretty much, we got a lot of good gems though. We can round it up to 10 minutes. Per abyssal dungeon run on higher level with the Whisper. Different builds, different times, but for the Whisper, that's it. Now, I won't bother you with that anymore. Let's go do the campaign. 162, should be able to win this. Different campaigns will take different time. Let's go. And I don't even know. Everything is so slow, and here you get all that stuff happening, and it's so slow again. Like you can't really click, choose, click, choose. You gotta go through the fights. There is no skip button again, so you gotta do it manually. It sort of makes sense because you want to progress campaign slowly. You don't replay the previous levels, other than if you want to get the stars and the rewards, which is a totally different topic. We don't talk about that, right? So I really hope that I will at least win here. And I'm really curious about you guys. How often do you play the campaign? Do you actually push it to the maximum? Because it's important. It will give you more money. At, I think, 160 you get more books. I'm not really sure about that, but there is a data in the Discord of the game saying that 160 floors and higher, or chapters and higher, will increase you with higher number of books or higher chance of books, something like that. And books are extremely important, so you want to push. And the gold that you get will speed up your inheritance progression. So it's pretty much essential to push the campaign as soon as possible to get the most of those gains. But it takes so goddamn long, especially if you fail somewhere at the last boss or something and you just essentially just wasted your time. I am not sure about that. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you playing only Capybara Go at this time or are you playing something else? If you play something else, let me know what, because I'm actually always looking for more games for my channel. And yeah, I haven't played mobile games for quite a long time. I'm actually more focused on PC stuff and idle games. Those are on other YouTube channels of mine. You can see them in the video description. Find them, subscribe to both of those. More content for you. Live streams on the PC gaming channel. I think I'm playing Doom right now, but there are various things over there. Twitch as well, so up to you. Active everywhere, so but Capybara Go, I will be honest with you guys, completely honest. I'm not paid by the developers to do anything, so I can be totally honest and do anything. When I found the game, I was amazed by how good it is. It was like AFK Arena in its early good days. Is anyone playing AFK Arena those time, or is AFK Journey now? Too grindy for me. And it has like really nice progression early on. It felt good for the first 2 or 3 months or so, and after that it started to slow down, and in addition to that it started to get more pay to win, and it started to take more time per day. You get more activities that require more time, and like it started with like 10 minutes per day and ended up being, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, because if you do stuff like dungeon dive all the time without that skip, it took a while, and you can do like several floors per time, and it's slow. Same with the Goblin Miner. It takes forever. So yeah, not a big fan of that, as you can guess already. Nice. So what do we get here? That will be, I think Counter Soul will be better for us. Revive is nice, but I doubt it will be that good. X HP, that's perfect. HP pool would be nice. Yeah, it's so slow, 4 times speed, but after playing other game modes, some of my campaign feels extremely slow. Maybe it's a bug, no? And, oh, by the way, I think even at this point of the game, I think I'm playing it since the start, so it's, what, 9 months or so? I haven't managed to do that many Angel Major Fortune rolls to fill up that relic bonuses that you have. I think it's for lightning or something. So yeah, it takes forever to grind most of this game. Even right now, when you have the higher chance of getting Major Fortune, now you have only 4 triggers required, like 4 triggers required to get the roll. Before that it was 8, which never happened. So yeah, Rage Fire Strike, that's good. Max HP. Always go for HP because your attack will be okay with most of your builds, but your health pool is the one that will save you in the long term from being one-shotted or from being killed. Even my emulator can't handle it anymore. Alright, those guys might actually kill me because they apply poison. And poison can be dangerous. So don't tell me that campaign takes just as long as one abyssal dungeon round. I think we won't know because I'm being killed right now. So right now I have lower than 50% HP, and in this scenario, this Dragon Girl skill might prove useful, right? Because this is the only... Ooh, we're about to die here. That sucks. We just kill someone, please. And this is with extra health and extra health. This sucks so much. Okay, now we have only 1 boss left, so it should be okay. Should be able to recover. So scary. Okay, we managed. We managed to survive. Those skills sucks. Icy Spike. I want more daggers. Okay, this will do. Or both of those are nice. Let's get Royal Crown. I think we got like 0 daggers this run. Rage Shield, yeah. We get only 1 dagger skill. This is not good. Probably we will fail, but in any case, we will get to the final boss, so we will learn how long does it take to get there. And even right now, the Lucky Treasure is still normal roll without the sped ups. It's so crazy. I hope normal mobs won't kill us, so we will be able at least to get to the end of the run to learn how good we are and how long does it take. I'm not really sure. We can just skip to the end when I die because it's taking forever, and I think you guys are like, what the hell is he yapping about, right? So let's get to the final results. Poison Dagger, that's nice. The fights are taking forever. Combo Spirit, this is so good, but I can't lose health. That will allow me to be one-shotted and recovery will be worse. So, yeah. Okay. I think this guy will just kill us because we can barely defeat it, and it's always... It killed all our mounts, pretty much. And this is just a normal mob. And we're at 8 minutes, so I think going to kill the final boss will be something closer to like 10 minutes as well. So it's 10 minutes per abyssal floor, and 10 minutes per chapter, I think, more or less. Then again, I'm running Whisper. This is the slowest build in the game because you get a lot of daggers, a lot of animations. It takes a while. Maybe that's the reason. I'm not sure. What do we get? Some crap. Thank you. Can I get at least Major Fortune? Approach. Well, we get some attack bonuses, Lucky Wheel. We're getting the good stuff right now. And we get some good skills here. I'm not sure that those are nice. Okay, this is good. This will help. Sort of. Yeah, I was so sure that we will be able to beat the boss. And now I'm not so sure about that. So basically, in order to beat the boss with the Whisper, we need the Rage Dagger and the Reach. That's like the bare minimum that will allow us to be in peak performance. Right now, we barely get any Dagger skills. We're not good. We're not in a good place right now. But we will be able to get to the boss, that's for sure. So that's something. Alright, basic. Let's refresh. Maybe we'll get some daggers here. Please. No. Alright, at least we get the crit mastery. That will boost our damage. Or let's get counter mastery for lifesteal. So we will get some survival stuff. Because right now, I think we might have... Oh my god, both of those sucks. I don't know, let's get this. It doesn't matter. All of those skills are horrible. So let's go, the boss. And we managed to get to the boss in 10 minutes, so it's a bit longer than 10 minutes. Do you think we'll be able to beat it? Woo! If we'll be able to out-heal, that might help. So we need to counter a little bit to get the life leech up. That will allow us to actually heal between the attempts, I think. So the mounts won't be decimated and one-shotted. Because otherwise... Oh. Yeah, with that. Yeah, so much. Longest journey, 39 days. No progression, but we managed to do it in 11 minutes. 10 minutes, 55 seconds. Yeah, so it takes a while. Now, what else can we do? We can go and do the tower challenge, right? It's so random, it doesn't take that much, and moreover, you can put auto here. At least here you can put auto level, start the challenge, and the game won't be instant, but at least you can leave the phone and watch something and just check it from time to time. You get defeated anyway, right? And just claim the tower reward. So when you finish the tower, you have to manually do that. Other than that, yeah, we're done with most of the stuff. Let's claim those minor rewards as well. Why not? Growth fund? Not sure. Probably not today. So how long does it take for us to do everything per day? Let's go through the numbers. So overall, all my dailies took 21 minutes, 27 seconds. So let's say 22 minutes. All right, we will even it out, like that's okay. 10 minutes per Abyssal Expedition floor, Abyssal Realm floor, Abyssal Dungeon. And you gotta do a lot of those in the course of like 2 months. So how many keys do we get per season? I think you get quite a lot, so closer to 100, I think, maybe less, depending. If you pay for Battle Pass, you get plenty over here. If not, you won't get that many, but you get 5 per day times 60. That's already way more. That's 300. I did the math right. That's 300 keys only from your daily rewards and some extras. Then 300 keys divided by 5, that's like 60 again. And 60 multiplied by 10, that's 600 minutes. Oh my, wait, I need to get a calculator here to make sure that I'm right. Maybe I'm doing the math wrong. Yeah, I'm astonished by this number, but in the course of 2 months, you gotta spend 10 hours playing Abyss Dungeon if you do it one try with like 5 times reward. What the hell? And just imagine how many times you have to reset to get those chests. So there should be a possibility chance, like we have to calculate how many of those tries you end up in order to get 3 chests. I'm just lost in the wars right now because it's so much time. You gotta spend 10 hours just doing grinding in Abyss Dungeon, not telling about the fail attempts of other floors like 62 and other... Oh my god, this is so insane. Anyway, all other game modes are paling in comparison with this. So if you want to get the best results, it will take forever. Let's put it like that. Hey guys, it's me from the future. There was a hotfix that actually supposed to speed up the Abyss Dungeon. So we'll do one more run and I'll tell you how much does it takes right now. Also, supposedly the bosses should be easier to fight. But yeah, let's give it a go and see how long it will take. Start. I will skip straight to the action. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh. This is much better. So things move way faster. But I think it will be like 7 minutes or so. We will see. I'll skip straight to the end so we can actually figure out how long does it take to go through the Abyss Dungeon. Now, after the hotfix. So we're getting closer to the boss and it's 7 minutes 11 seconds right now. So it should be around 8 minutes. The fights are faster and transitions are faster, which is nice. But overall, the fights themselves take a while and you can't make it faster unless you add skip button. So yeah, that makes sense and that's the only thing that actually prevents us from doing it faster. So yeah, I think we will lose here. Honestly, I'm pretty sure about that. That lightning shield will still wreck us. Let's see how it will go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. My build is bad. And yeah, the boss fight will take like 30 seconds. It should be 8 minutes instead of 10. So the difference is 20%. Now, when you want to use up all your keys as a light player with no ad pack, you have to spend 8 hours in 2 months instead of 10 hours, which is still a lot. And once again, hey, actually I think we can beat this guy at some point. It works pretty well. Yeah, at some point you would like to replay those missions a lot to get more chests per run, to get more rewards, and that will add up in terms of the time needed. And yeah, it's still time consuming, and that patch, I hope it will speed up the things greatly. Not really. Yeah, we actually managed to defeat the boss. That's surprising. Sweet, at least that was fixed. So yeah, it took us 8 minutes 50 seconds. The boss was hard, so I agree. Let's say 8 minutes 30 seconds per floor at the end tier of Abyss Expedition at the higher difficulties, and yeah, the difference isn't significant from what we tested before. It also based on the build Iron Whisper. It takes a while, so maybe there is that. And then you get some events on top of that. They vary. Some of those can be done pretty fast, especially the gacha ones. You just throw money into an event and you get the results back. Some of those require more time. I think this one where you grow things is like pretty annoying. It will take a while because when you put the egg, you gotta wait, you gotta manually put them. Yeah, there is one pain button clicking and harvesting, but still you gotta visit this over and over to get the most results, which is like, yeah. So you get that as well. So yeah, overall, Capybara Go is a very time-consuming mobile game, I'll tell you that. Let me know what do you feel about that in the comments. I'm really curious on your opinion and how do you like this experimental type of video, trying to do research. I still need to do more tier list, especially for Abyssal secret skill list, tier list, and all other stuff need to be updated, a lot of new stuff. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel in order to see all the new videos, don't miss anything. Join the Discord, hub of my activity, so you can see notifications of my live streams, other YouTube channels if you're interested in other games, and all that stuff. And check out the playlist for the rest of Capybara Go videos. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.